a AP. Happy and you know it's a AP.
What's good? It's AP. One in a billion and I'm back. If you in my crew, if you in the body, say, oh, 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 it's the body. Yes, my friends, you have read the title, Space Jam. I'm going to let it be known from jump. I absolutely love that movie. The new Space Jam. It's a great movie. A very great movie. Okay? LeBron James, you did an amazing job. I am so proud of you. It's just a great feeling. A great feeling to watch a positive movie. I went to the movies with my wife, with my kids, with the So in Love family, with our extended family. It was about 15 of us at the movies, all different families. And we saw the Space Jam movie together. By the end of the movie, everybody was clapping. That's what was going on at the movies. And the kids just loved it. So, for me, what I'll say is, LeBron James, you did an amazing job. And so did the directors. The team did an amazing job of depicting black dads in such a positive light. Okay? Me, AP, one in a billion, you guys know I love my family. I love my wife. I love my children. I put my family first. The whole movie is centered around LeBron James loving his family. First, he was hard on his kids because he wants his kids to be great, like he's great. So he was hard on his sons for not paying attention and not focusing on the game of basketball. My son watches it. He says, "Dad, he going hard like you." He said, "Matter of fact, Dad, you go harder than LeBron." So I said, "You know what? I'm gonna stop coaching you." And then he's like, "No, no, no, no. I still want you to coach me." So at the end of the day, our kids, the younger generation, they do not have to struggle like many of us did. Okay? Many of us, LeBron, AP, grew up in poor environments, grew up underprivileged, and now we have blessed our kids to where they are able to have. They already got money. Now it's just about legacy. What are you going to do with yourself? And you know, I love the fact that the film, first it showed LeBron being there for his kids, through trying to coach them. Then it showed he lost one of his kids from the algae rhythm, and he had to go and win this game to get his kid back. I loved it. I love that narrative. The entertainment in between, it was excellent. I think LeBron did a great job acting in the movie as well. I was very impressed. Who else stood out to me? Dame, his little role was cool. I liked that part of the movie, how Dame Lillard's role was. It actually it gave me chills because a friend of mine, Sebastian Telfair, him and LeBron, close friends growing up. They both were like the top players in their classes, 1 year apart. I'm like, man, if Bashy had, things had turned out right in terms of NBA right, then that would have been Sebastian in that film. And it's just amazing to see where where life will take you. You know what I mean? So shout out to my boy Sebastian Telfair. He's a legend, New York City legend, one of the greatest basketball players we've had of all time. So shout out to him for that. Here comes my wife in here. Faye, can you get that out the trunk for me? That's why I asked for the key, because in the trunk is the thing I got to take back to the store. See, so as you saw in the film, you got to see the relationship between LeBron James and his wife. It showed that he loves his wife. His whole family was there when they were having this game, this algae rhythm, outer space game. His whole family was there for that. So it was a family affair. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And what I'll say is, I'm one of those dads. You grown-ups, my content might not be for you, but you know what? My content is for somebody, and it's that younger crowd. It's that crowd that, some of them, they might not have a strong father figure in their lives. So they say, AP, you're like the coolest dad to me. I wish you was my dad. And, I'm not going to be your dad. I'm J-Funk's dad. I'm Josiah's dad. But I can't be a father figure for me. You know what I mean? So LeBron James in this movie, he scored one for the father figures, especially the black father figures who get a negative vibe out there. I saw something the other day that really bothered me. It was on the front of the New York Post in New York. They put a 13-year-old holding a gun, a 13-year-old black kid talking about gang violence and all this. And I said, this is the worst thing that I've ever seen. That's the worst possible thing you can do. I have a 12-year-old son, and here it is, you're depicting, you're going to put a black kid, 13 years old, on the front of the paper with a gun. So this is going to scare off and make people petrified of young black kids. There's no reason why you should have done such a thing. Yeah, that, but the Harbor Freight bag is there too. So there's no reason why you should have done that. So LeBron James' movie showed a black kid, his son, who was 12 years old, 13 years old, whatever. What is he doing with himself? He created his own game. And I have a son, it's J-Funk. And another son, Josiah, who's 6. J-Funk is 12, and J-Funk, internet star, future entrepreneur, so many things, good things that you can think of when you think of this kid. That is the type of depiction we need and we want for our children, okay? We don't see these negative depictions even when, the kids did the Columbine stuff, and it's like, you don't see white kids on the front of the newspaper with a gun. You don't see that kind of stuff. You can't take one random incident and make that depict a whole group of people, a whole ethnic culture. That's not the way that it goes. That's unfair. And then you should be sued for taking a picture like that or someone. So back to the movie though. I love the movie. LeBron did a great job. I'm not going to compare it to Space Jam 1. This has nothing to do with comparing one successful black man to the next. I like Space Jam 1. I like Space Jam Legacy, Space Jam 2 as well. I love both movies. Now I have 2 movies to show my children. It's not about just one. I have 2. My wife is ready. We're about to go, husband and wife, we're about to go get us some smoothies or whatever. So I'm going to go for now. But like I said, I just want to let y'all know, go watch that movie, Space Jam 2. My family loved it. The kids loved it. It's a great movie. I hope that it does record numbers. And LeBron, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. All right? I remember the 18-year-old LeBron James. I remember going to his house. I think he was like 22 then or whatever, 21 or something. Hey, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of the man that you have become. All right? So let me go get my smoothie with my wife. It's AP. 1 in a billion, and I'm out. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe now.
Happy and you know it, say, hey.